Welcome everyone and thanks for coming to this very important report on how the Bitcoin price is moving. Bitcoin looks like it's about to do something crazy. As you can see, there is a very important line of resistance below 60,000 that is about to be broken. If this line of resistance is broken, you know what's coming next. In other words, we thought the price would move back toward the growth trend line, which was at around 48,000 to 50,000. But if this resistance at around 60,000 is broken, we expect a new trend that could make the price of Bitcoin very bullish. So before I start talking about these interesting scenarios I prepared for you, please do me a favor and hit that like button. Also, for those of you who are watching this for the first time, please hit that subscribe button. Guys, let's try to reach it takes a lot of time and energy. In other words, if you like what I'm doing and this kind of material, please click that like button right now. First things first, yesterday we talked about how the price of Bitcoin is moving and how USDT is dominating. The price of Bitcoin was going down while control was picking up speed, which means it was hitting higher. We thought September would be a bad month for Bitcoin, but the next month looks like it will be a great one. If you look at the price action of Bitcoin right now, it looks like it might be getting ready for another continuation like this. The USDT dominance looks like it's failing, so if we see another continuation back towards this rising trend line for USDT dominance, that would be great. That means that this move, this upward trend that we are seeing in Bitcoin's price could be real. In fact, this could be a real turnaround for Bitcoin, proving that this head and shoulder pattern is false and this right angle pattern is also false. As we all know, the price is looking bullish, but we are still below some of the most important lines of resistance. In my last video, I showed you that for the price of Bitcoin to really go up, it needs to break out of some key lines of resistance which are holding us below 60,000. If we look at it right now, this resistance could be breaking out. So what I'm trying to say is that if you pay close attention to this price action, it looks like the price could be getting ready for another bullish continuation after this one, since we are still fighting to stay above the CPA line. Be careful. Let's wait until the 60,000 level is broken before we say for sure that it is a continue. If that doesn't happen, things might turn out this way. I mean, even after the recent rise, the price might still be moving toward the first goal for September, which is around 50,000. Yes, guys, you heard that right. The next goal could be this S1 line as long as the price of Bitcoin stays below $60,000. But now that we look more closely, we can see that the chance of price turning this trend line into support is growing. At the same time, this Williams alligator indicator is also showing resistance right next to the CPI indicator. Yes, this Williams alligator signal is currently seen as a very important line of resistance. However, since the price seems to be moving upwards, this trend line also needs to be broken to show a real change in Bitcoin's direction. Yes, I know that the Arisa line is at 50 on the downside, which is a good sign. The daily MACD is also going bullish, and the T3CCI has started to show that it is in a positive area. This is a good sign. Just all of a sudden, the price of Bitcoin is going through the roof. But we still need to be careful since it is still below 60,000. After breaking out of 60,000, we knew it would be seen as a real continuation. This is because on a larger time frame, you can see that the horizontal trend line formed by the past price action was a very important line of support and resistance. You can see that the same line formed support and resistance. I'm sorry, you were supposed to look here. You can see that this trend line in the past by selection has both a strong line of resistance and a strong line of support. What I'm trying to say is that if the price breaks through this 60,000 resistance, it will be seen as a real bullish continuation, and the price could go to 70,000 or 74,000. Yes, you read that right. Breaking attracting us, because if you look at a weekly time frame, you can see that Bitcoin is also below the 50 weighted moving average. This moving average is currently around 59,700, but since we are below it, this line, the Williams alligator indicator, and the CPI indicator will act as resistance. Yes, you heard that correctly, guys, remaining below 60. 000 means this lines will be acting as a resistance, but as soon as we flip it into support, the upcoming days for Bitcoin actually looks very bullish. And why bullish? Because parallelly the price here also will be following this falling channel or descending channel continuation pattern. It is a bullish continuation pattern, and after this in the lower trend line support. Just like here from the past price action, Bitcoin also looks like it is preparing itself for another movement, right? So if this here is going actual continuation, we have to break out of the 60,000 because the center line or the descending channel center line, middle line also sits around 60. 000, which in the past section acted as support and also as resistance. So that's why guys, that's why to avoid this bearish continuation like this, we have to overcome the resistance which you have upcoming days for Bitcoin actually looks very bullish. So that's why guys, I suggest you to simply wait until the skill and resistance gets broken before jumping into any trade, because this could be also faking out. I mean, even though the price right now looks bullish, it might be faking. So to avoid this trap, to avoid this bearish continuation to the downside, let's see whether the price of Bitcoin breaks out of the 60,000, 70,000 will be looked at as our upcoming target. This is what I wanted to show you in this film. Please get rid of that like button right now if you like this kind of content or update. Also, just a quick warning to those people. If you haven't claimed this free bonus from Buybeard, Fimex or OKX yet, I suggest you read the video description right away because these events are only going to last for a short time. If you are an experienced trader and want to take advantage of this free money, now is the time to act. With that, I'll see you next time. Bye.